does $5,000 a month sound? Well, if you're interested in making money online, making money from home, then you're gonna love these 9 different jobs you can get started with that can get you up to $5,000 a month or more. And truthfully, there's some folks making way more money doing these sorts of jobs. So that's just a starting point. Hey, it's Leah Rae from toddandleahrae.com, and I'm gonna break down for you 9 different jobs that you can get started with today that can really help you be able to stay home, make full-time income from your computer right at home. Now, the 9 jobs we're gonna talk about today are specific freelance gigs. So this is where you do the work, you get hired by someone to do a specific task, you do the work, and then they pay you for it. It's pretty simple. Do the work, get paid. This is called active income. Now, if you're more interested in learning how to do passive income, or maybe layering passive income on top of active income, where you do the work once and you can continue to get paid for it over and over again, then you wanna click the link at the top of the description to get some training on how that works and how to start doing that, how to go from 0 to 6 figures and beyond. Now, these different sorts of freelance gigs actually can be started right on Upwork or on Fiverr. Upwork.com, Fiverr.com, I got links down in the description so you can check out those websites, create your profiles, and get started. But essentially what those sites are places that people, businesses, small business owners, anyone looking for someone to do some sort of task for them online, they head to these websites, they find people who are willing to do the work, and then they offer them the job. Now, what's really great about these websites is that they have the traffic, right? They have people who are coming and searching their sites. So this solves one of the biggest problems that people face when they start offering services or things online. Well, how are people gonna find me? Well, if you leverage a site like Upwork or Fiverr, it's given. There's people already on those sites looking for people to do jobs. Now, personally, we've hired a lot of people through these sites and from other sites to do work for us online. They're professional websites, and we've been very pleased with the results. Now, the pro of being able to get traffic from Upwork and Fiverr is great. However, there is a con to it. They're essentially both gonna take a 20% cut of whatever you get paid. So here's the thing. The 9 different jobs I'm gonna walk you through today, you can get started with on Fiverr and Upwork. Build up a resume, get some really great testimonials, and then you can start to market your services on your own and independently reach out to companies and start finding your own gigs and jobs so that you don't lose that 20%. But getting started with Upwork or Fiverr is a great place just to get your feet wet, to get some experience, and to build up those testimonials so that you have people who are willing to purchase your services. Now, whichever of these 9 freelance gigs that you want to pursue, when you first get started and you don't have any testimonials, you don't have any ratings yet, you should offer a very discounted or inexpensive price. You want to lure people in. Essentially, you're not really working for the money at the beginning. You're working for the rating and you're working for the testimonial. So you want to do that for your very first handful of jobs so that you're building that up. Once you have that, you can start increasing your prices to something that really fits your needs and is really competitive for your market. Now, let's get into the 9 different freelance gigs that you can get started with. Now, we're going to start with the most skilled. So jobs or freelance gigs that you should have some level of skill or some experience with this sort of thing before you actually start offering your services. And then we'll move along the scale to the less experience, less skills needed type jobs. And with basically any sort of thing in the marketplace, the more skill that things require, the more you're going to get paid to do this sorts of work. Now, once you built up your resume on Fiverr or Upwork, or you're actually finding clients yourself, know that you can always negotiate for your prices. Don't feel like it's cut and dry. It's just what they offer you have to take. Feel free to negotiate, especially when you've got some great testimonials and some great ratings to work with. Now, number 9 is more technical. If you're technically skilled and you've got some experience with coding, software engineering, or even website design, I'm going to lump all these together into one. There are tons of companies, online entrepreneurs, influencers, websites that need this kind of work done, and you can offer this to them. Because there is a high level of skill needed, your prices are going to be very nice. And depending what your full-time job is, what your existing income is already, you could get up to earning where you're actually replacing that income, and you could make that transition to solely working from home. Number 8, copywriter. Have any experience with copywriting? This can be things that are going to go on web pages, on sales pages. I've even heard of people doing copywriting for billboards or other things where people need something that looks professional, looks nice. If you have any copywriting experience, you can make a lot of money from that. Now, your level of expertise in copywriting is really going to determine how much you can get paid. If you're not super experienced with it, you're still learning, that's okay. You're just not going to be able to charge a lot. But good copywriters really can charge an arm and a leg. People pay up the wazoo for an excellent copywriter. So it's a really great skill to hone, as you can make a lot of money with it. Now, number 7, online tutoring. Whether you're a teacher during the school year and you're looking for something to do, pick up on the side during the summer, or you're just maybe a history buff, or you really love math, whatever your skill set is, if you can offer tutoring to people, help them pass a certain certificate as an adult in a career field, maybe pass the NCLEX if you're going to go for your nursing boards, or different tests that are needed for professions, you can offer that. You could offer tutoring for children or kids or college students or folks at the master level programs in colleges who need some help or looking for some help on getting better grades, passing their courses, and really understanding the curriculum. So if you're super book smart, online tutoring could be a really great option for you. you. Number 6, freelance writing. You can make thousands of dollars a month simply doing freelance writing. Now, obviously, you're gonna have to be able to type pretty well, but if you're watching this video, you're searching YouTube for this kind of stuff, you probably have a decent typing rate, so that's probably not gonna be a problem. You gotta be able to write, which includes decent grammar and punctuation. Now, one piece of advice that I found from a freelance writer is that you should want to get paid per word, not just per article. So that's something that as you get good, as you get better, and you have some negotiating room, getting paid per word, as she found you can really make a lot more money doing that. On top of that, you're gonna make more money and get more jobs if you become SEO certified. There's a lot of online resources and courses that you can go, and some are free, that you can get this SEO certification. What is SEO? Search engine optimization. That's essentially where you know how to write articles that include keywords and things that Google and the different search engines are looking for when they decide what comes up in the search results when people are looking for things. In the online world, SEO is gold. Number 5, graphic design. Graphic design, and you really don't need a ton of skill for this. It really doesn't take much when you're using programs like Canva.com that have, templates already created for you, super easy to use. You can quickly slap together maybe a YouTube thumbnail, a featured photo for a blog post, an image for a Facebook ad, whatever kind of content or websites people have online. Guess what? They need images for it. And oftentimes they don't have the staff within their organization to create these great sorts of graphics. So they go to sites like Fiverr and Upwork to find people to do this for them. So you can really honestly go to Canva.com, play around with their software. It's super easy to use, and then you can start offering something simple, $5 or something for YouTube thumbnails, and get some testimonials, improve your skill, and then go from there. Now, number 4, virtual assistant. Are you organized? Are you able to manage regular kind of office type tasks? This is a super valuable thing. We have 2 virtual assistants right now, and we've had more in the past. It is crucial to anyone who's building some sort of business, influencers, companies online. You're doing anything from helping with emails to social media to any of the mundane tasks or things that need to be done for their business, but don't necessarily need to be done by the influencer or the people who are running the company. Now, how much do you make as a virtual assistant? It totally depends on your skill set and who you're working for, but it's not uncommon to go anywhere from $10 an hour to $50 an hour or more, depending on your skill level. Now, like most of these options, it's very flexible in your scheduling. You just need to coordinate who you're working with, let them know what are your work hours that they can expect you to be doing whatever they need you to do. And so if you're a mom, if you're working full time, you're doing other stuff, you can work around your schedule. Number 3, editing and proofreading. Are you a grammar Nazi? Are you one of those crazy people that just has to correct everything and make sure everything's perfect? Well, this might be an awesome option for you. If you understand proper grammar and punctuation, this can be a really great way to make some extra money. With all of the content online, think about all the blog posts, the articles, websites, everything that has words on it, people want to make sure that there's not misspellings, that there's not punctuation issues. They want it to look professional. So how do they do that? They hire someone to proofread and fix what they've done. So if you enjoy that sort of thing, this could be a great fit for you. Number 2, do you love social media? Well, then you should look at being a social media coordinator, where you're actually helping maybe just influencers, people like us who are building online brands, to large companies. You can help them manage their social media, whether that's creating posts for them, whether that's engaging with their audience, growing their following, whatever it is, you can do that for folks, and it's super helpful. I mean, think about people who are building a business. Do they have time to be on social media all the time? Typically no, especially as their business really starts growing, their time gets more strained and they need to outsource this sort of thing. So you can be who they outsource to. If you understand the basics of social media, this could be a really great, easy, low skill thing that you can get started with. Plus, there's tons of free courses and information online that teach you more about the concepts of marketing and engaging and building an audience on social media. And number 1, transcribe videos. Are you good at typing? If you can type and you can hear, this might be a good fit for you. People like us who are producing content all the time in video format, they really like to get transcriptions for that. With those transcriptions, people are creating audiobooks and PDF downloads, just captions for the videos, whatever, and you can be the one to facilitate that, and you can make some pretty good money with it. So if you've got a keyboard, you got a computer, you can go ahead and do this. All of these sorts of jobs, you definitely need an actual laptop at least to do this. You don't want to try to do this from a tablet or a smartphone, but I think most people, if you're looking to work online, have an online job, then that should be a given. Now remember, get those ratings, get those reviews on Fiverr, Upwork, build up your resume, and then you can go out, spread your wings, find your own customers and clients, and then your income can really increase exponentially without having to give 20% away to someone else. Now remember, if you're also looking to create passive income, do the work, continue to get paid for it ongoing, click the link at the top of the description to get access to that training. Now please know, our channel is all about helping you create the time freedom that you and your family deserve. Time freedom and financial freedom. So if that's something that you're looking for, you definitely want to subscribe so that we can help you do that. Say hi so we can welcome you to the community. Again, this is Leah Rae from toddandleahrae.com. Head over to this video that should be floating right above my head, and I'll see you soon.